Hi, Joel. I am tired wise. Because I went to bed on time. And it was perfect. I was all set for wonderful sleep. And then someone in a neighboring building must have done something. Maybe they burnt toast. Maybe they had a smoke. Maybe they just did something. But the fire alarm in the building next to me went off at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. So, we get tired-wise today. And if you like tired-wise for your From the Depths content needs, or if you like awake-wise, who I can recommend awake-wise is better, subscribe to him instead. But yeah, subscribe to the VOD channel if you're watching later on YouTube, because the channel is almost monetized. It needs 500 subscribers, and I need all the spare change I can get, because these are hard times we live in. Okay, let's just spam the universe. And get on with the stream. We got a factory to do. And hello, Marcel. Ho and hi. Hello, Orange. Wawa to you, Elival. And lick? Do not lick me, Nightworld. I'm probably contagious with something. I might also have a virus of some kind. I don't know what kind of virus. I hope it's one of the better ones. The ones which are less inconvenient. Alright, I have spammed. That is good. I need to spam here. Oh, Discord was not on. I remember now. I turned Discord off. What the hell message did I just see down there? Okay then, great. Discord is lagging. Ooh. Oh, that's what I was doing. Alright. What was I doing? Okay, I need to post over here. And I need to post over here. I need to post over here. And I need to post over here in the custom campaign hub. Hello? Can I... Plutono, please. I hate how no, freaking... Please let me. Please let me. Please let me do the thing! Okay, alright. No licking allowed. Hello, John McFist, indeed. And oh dear. Super B-Boyd! And hello, Dr. Pigeon Man. Hi, Squidward. I'm not Squidward, I'm Landward. Oh yes, water hydrate. Thank you, Nightworld. Do need that. And hello, Death Pancakes. My internet speed is currently 0.4 megabits per second, so this is somewhat laggy. My brain speed is less than that right now. Borderwise infected with FEV confirmed. Feline Empire vehicle. I made my first actually finished TG crop. Hey! Nice one, Anivoid. I must ask before we get into the zone of craft inspection building, is my method for Azajets approved? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Hypnotic. I love how I hate... Nope. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Tired-wise. And considering that hard crafters can pretty much beat many of the hard TG craft, need some more testing. I like how the Lightning Hood's jet work. I wish I took the opportunity to glean inspo from them while I was making an easy growth. Kick. Honestly, best response. I mean, yeah, it's like, if I haven't seen it, then I can't judge it, can I? Okay, I'm just gonna check my phone quickly. Talk more after stream. Yep, I'm very professional streamer right now. I'm on phone while main menu carries the show. Okay, alright, so first things first, how do stream work? I've spammed the universe. Plutono Hub, that is the next step. Step by step. Here comes the... Google, don't promote anything at me, Google Chrome. I don't actually like you very much. I should have switched to Firefox. This relationship is... This is me after 2 cups of coffee, by the way. I made sure to have extra caffeine because, ye gods, I need it. I need it, I feed it. But... And my headphone cord keeps going ding against my water bottle. Plutono Hub. Or P-Hub, as it's known. Okay, pinned. Pin. Alright. Monopoles are so cool, they are. I mean, my craft can beat the Gravitas one-on-one, not that hard, but still. Depends what you do. If you're making a broadsiding ship, the Gravitas might as well be indestructible. Firefox forever. That music. Whoa, what's that? That is a pointy thing. I think I have run into that in the wild before. I do not remember what it's called. It is very pointy. Okay. We must look at the work. Okay, so the tunnel hub. Spreadsheets. Spreadsheets, spreadsheets, spread the sheets. Spreadsheets, spreadsheets. Spreadsheets, spreadsheets. 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 Alright, so we do need to finish the factory that we were building last week. And of all the times to have brain no worky, yeah, it's now. Brain no working now. But first, let us check the Steam Workshop to see if anyone's done anything new, because I haven't checked. Been eepy. I actually recorded a little bit just before the stream started, because I'm behind schedule on everything. It sucks. Alright. Right, most recent. Please be consistent. Okay. Amphi Tazwa. And most recent. Anybody done anything? Nope. And see, whoa. I do like how the new Steam Workshop is faster. But you have to check the thing every time, and that's sad. It makes me so sad. Okay. Copy. I'm not tired. If I keep... Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Nightworld, I see your thing here. Looks like we get to look at things. Elude 2. Right, Missile Drone, part of the Gothavi Dominion, will be part of a 4 to 6 tag team for the Godly Missile Drone. Alright, so, Nightworld. This your thing. This is, one at a time, right? Or do you want me to look at this today? Those pink crystal things look neat. You just talk about the crabs on the subvehicles and just dies. Triumphant superiority. Hey, SS, I'm so cute. Pretty sure you can put holes through the Gravitas main craft without too much difficulty. The floating shields are neither large enough to cover the whole thing, nor thick enough to stop it determined enough to get through them. The main thing is the lambs on the other sub-vehicle, so you need big gun, fast gun, big shelled. Remora is one of the few craft using cluster missiles, I think. I love cluster missiles, they are fun. I know it means good but fun, doesn't even have the other shields. I'll leave it up to you. We can have a little look-see as my brain warms up. And we've got Elude 2 by Tigerharm. Alright, I believe, what is it? Elude 2. Did we have an Elude? Hold on. We do have an Elude. Ooh. Ooh. Okay then, yeah, the Elude had a lot of notes on it. Okay then, let us... Alright, did I subscribe? I did subscribe. Right, let us download the subscript. GMD Gurney. Alright, so we're just gonna have a look at this and put notes on if we need to. Hopefully we don't need to. Save there. The Elude 2 goes... That looks different. Looks very different. Oh. Oh. Wow. 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 Okay. Too bad there's... What the hell? You weren't sure, but I can wait. I'll have a quick look. Wait, I'll wait for the full drone squad first, before, like, put on spreadsheet. Lightflame melee craft fails at melee. Too bad they suck doorknobs, so I've only ever used it on the Kelvin. Oh, cluster missiles. The new Elude looks sick, also fits in the frame of proper set of the Vortex and kick wheel I have. Nice. Lightflame melee craft are mostly pretty bad, probably because good lane melee craft are infuriating to fight. They're also mostly just old, so... In playing through, like, Neater as part of the, like, very hard playthrough I'm doing right now, not to spoil anything, we do run into White Flame's melee stuff. they're old. Like, if you hit the V menu on them, like, a lot of them predate, like, the, you know, the naming stamp that was put in years ago. So, I think a lot of Whiteflare's melee stuff is, like, it's just old and outdated. Alright. Right. Focus, 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 focus. Where's this hand been? I don't know. Ah! If I didn't have a virus, I do now. Ooh! This is very expensive. Okay, then this is Glacave as hell. Ooh! Very nice. Alright, so immediately what I can ooh! Let's see here. What is happening here? Aha! Aha! This is what Nightworld... I remember you talking about this, Nightworld. Whoa! Okay, well that is an issue right there. It flop into water. That's probably not a good thing. And it has... What does it have? It has a lot of large remote-guided missiles, which makes sense. And it has thingies over there. Why does it have wooden things there? Okay, the new loot looks sick. Okay, the main thing I want to feed is my Azajets are allowed or not. This is fine. There's nothing about... we can stack things as much as we want, really. Let's see. I just want to see if they're clipping. They do not appear to be clipping at all. So if this thing is... Hold on, let's hop on here. I'm just going to delete this whole ass thing. So this is 3 meters. Alright, so removing all that, what does this look like? That looks absolutely a-okay. Yeah, no, that's not clipping at all. Yeah, so stacking sub-objects is fine, provided they don't clip, obviously. It is harder to check if they're clipping, because stacked sub-objects just don't have any collision with the main hull, but no, that looks absolutely fine. No worries, Nightworld. It looks absolutely a-okay. It is a turret on a turret. Why do you have 2 of them? Is it just so it spins faster? Do the clearance for the intake? Seems to be warning of the hull attack. Ah, good point. Alright, so let's see here. Intake. Aha! Hesh proofing. Let's see. What is this? That is a ducted air intake. Ah, there we go. That is a bit of an issue. Alright, if you could, I don't remember if anything is like that. If you could, Nightworld, rework this, so that the intake isn't pointed at the hull, that would just be nice and consistent. Because in this case, yes, it is doing something that it would only be able to do, and you need 10 meters of clearance for a custom jet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's blocked. So yeah, that is the one thing. I know that will be a pain. I'm just going to make a note of that on the workshop page so no one forgets. Looking good. Just need to rework jet intakes so they aren't blocked by the main vehicle. Just need to... This isn't on the spreadsheet yet. Don't... Well, this is excellent television. Blocked by the main vehicle. Adjust so it does not go for swim. Also, I need to check, because I asked a question. There's been kind effects. I need to update the bread on the workshop. Okay, if not Lewis, Spoon Clipper will be fine. Whiteflares might just get the least love in general. Yeah, I keep forgetting about them, honestly. Back when internet died, less than optimal kind of fix. Is the in-game audio sort of weird for anyone else? Yeah, I was afraid of this. How does that sound? I did update my graphics drivers the other day. I suspect it's done something weird to the sound, so I might need to adjust that. Speed, the improved version has full tire. Okay. Can we work the interior sides? Yes, sounds robotic. Oh no. Deacons. Goddamn. Troubleshooting time. Let's see here. Alright. What? Set up digital audio. Oh, right, you asshole. Oh no. I need to set up things. Nope, that's all correct. That's also correct. I don't know what's happening here. Alright. If I do that, how does that sound? I think, might be trying to play sounds through the monitor, which is bad. First, it especially sounded a bit weird. I was afraid of this. Damn it! Alright. How's that? Let's get you out. Listen to some thrusters. No, I don't want to have to record the thing I recorded yesterday. I don't want to. Still weird. Alright, it might be OBS, because it sounds fine to me. Alright, what is your deal, OBS? Hold on. Speakers. I do not know what is going on here. Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's, of all the times. Of all the frickin' times. This seems like maybe a better design. No, it's not too much. Alright, so yeah, the audio is robotic. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's causing that. And it seemed, I think it is OBS related. Hang on. Something did just occur to me. I think maybe the thing, I don't know. Huh. Alright, I'll mess around with that later. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, we could just turn off the game sounds for today. It's too much trouble. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll turn the game sound down a little bit. Where the hell is it? What the? There we go. Okay. I'm up for a 2-hour tech stream. You would be, Dr. Dooley. Alright, so, less flop into water, clear intakes, and just an aesthetic note. This is a drone, a nice shorthand for drones, which I keep going on. Add antenna as visual shorthand for unmanned vehicle. Which want consistent across. Are they at least? There we go. There we go. Cheers. So weird, so weird. It's not like the game sound is critical to what we're doing. Nope. I'm up for a 2-hour text stream, but we must get through directions which are Dr. Dooley. It is if we inspect the grass boss music. Seems unlikely. And again, okay, so I like what this is so far. Nice One Night World. Okay, and then, so that is the Gurney. And next is the Elude, the new improved Elude. Let's spawn in the old one first. Actually, we'll spawn in the new one. Oh, hell. Ooh! Recave Cilia Soldiers. Dominion's finest. What in the propeller heck is this? How many spin blocks does this have? Ah! Only 3. 4. Alright, so it's got missile, particle cannon, Wow, this is a complete rebuild. Missile plasma cannon. 3 weapons. Frankly, I play with sound off. I'm here now because I don't have work. Hello, driver! Hello, Civilio! They have silly faces on the front, it's adorable. Wait, where's their silly face? They do have silly face! Wait, was the Elude a drone or a... It is a drone. Oh, cool! We can do that. Oh, I do. Oh my god, it blinks! Oh no! Bad news, there's more work for everyone else. Wait a more plasma, please. How do I fly this thing? Oh my goodness, this is delightful. This is delightful! Alright, let's review what the... Let's spawn in the old Elude, because the old Elude had a long list of issues. Let's go with drones. Wait. Drones. Why is the Permian in the drone section? That's weird. Just gonna delete that because we have that already. Elude. Oh, this is the Elude. Oh wow, complete rebuild. Remember this, WDPS. Yeah, so long list of things with the Elude. Needed more evasion shields, turn off auto propulsion, which I spelt wrong. Propulsion. Wow, I did not spell that right at all. Propulsion instead of propulsion manually would be better. Rearmost upward. Damn it. Rearmost upward facing iron thrusters technically blocked by spin block missiles. Rule violation? Yep. Yep, over... Where was it? It was over... Over here that was. Whee. Okay, what else? What else? You know, I could look on the other spreadsheet and that'll be so much easier. Elude. Alright. Turn off auto propulsion. Exposed components plus HA. Either change heavy armor to different material, cover up the exposed stuff. Pack turret in particular. Seaways only turret does not count for 3-weapon rule, same as ints, make dual purpose. Frontsiders, but with heavy armor everywhere but the front. That was a bit of a weird thing. Aesthetic, add antenna, visual shorthand for remote controlled vehicle. Wait, do these things already? Do these new ones already have? They do have antenna on them. Oh, I'm kind of dumb. Wait, no, that was the first thing I looked at. Whoops. Missiles should get variable thrusters since they're not kinetic, don't gain much mega super fast, or add reinforced bodies to the missiles. And need to get updated blueprint to tactical spaghetti and the craft. The repository, alright. So the new one's completely different. Also, hello Azusa, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Tired Wise. You, damn you, whoever made this, I want this now. They also react to damage. Awesome! Delightful. Oranges was one of your builds, but I really like it. I love how this looks. Permian is my favorite drone squadron. You're right, they should spawn in squads of 3. Finally, a sane recommendation. I know you're joking, but I think that would probably result in them committing fratricide by collision. Yep, they would weld into one super Permian. The level of deco on this is unhinged. You know what else is unhinged? How fast they try to make love right now. No! Oh, I could see that. They're like... They're like... Oh my goodness, this might be one of the best things ever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we got a demonstration. This is lovely. How many decorations does it have? It has 300. Which for a craft which is... It's not that bad in terms of... Look at this one. Yeah, so it's around 100k, 300 decorations. Not the craziest I've seen. Deco workers speak. I'm updating about the North design. Nice. I like how I just feel I'd be chopped to bits by just being within earshot of this thing. Oh yeah. That's all breadboard animation? Dang. Oh, and it goes happy when it's... Where's the happy? Oh, tell me this labels its bread. Oh my word. Aha. That very complicated. I can see how. Okay, why? There's not that much bread in here, actually. Okay then, me likey. Alright, so first things first, let's check the spin blocks. So let's go over here. Uh-oh. Alright, angle control. Oh! Okay, no, that does, that can rotate. It is not clipping. And it is not spin blocks on spin blocks, so that is good. And that was 1, 2, and there's a turret over here, by the looks of it. Some kind of turrety turret. Is that a turret? Oh, it's a missile interceptor turret. Okay. Okay, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Me likey. Wow, this is such an upgrade for the first one. Holy cow. What difficulty is the elude? The elude is a hard design. This one has particle cannon. This one has plasma. This design needs kitchen tile. Why you love kitchen tile? I feel the grid may help to look very nice while not being stuck to the room with decos. Yeah, the author of this does good deco. Nice, because there's a ridiculous amount of deco for something very small. That's why. Azusa loves the tile. Okay then. Ah, dear. Okay then. Tip of the spear. Elude squadron. I do like how they both have different labels on them. Alright, I'm not seeing anything egregious here. Let's fling them against something. Or paste, why not? Alright, so Nightworld's thing, the gurney can just sit there. And we'll spawn in the elude 2, which is roughly there. Let's throw it against the old elude and see what happens. Alright, click on updated drones, elude squadron. And we're gonna put that on. Actually, the new elude squadron is cheaper. Interesting. I'm working on this pack airship that does 400k PS damage per volley. Nice. Alright, it go pew pew. Uh-oh. Right, who winning? Who winning, chicken dinning? I mean, I did say it needed to be more evasive, and by gum it is. Wait, what are those packs rigged with? That goes pew pew. Also, this thing just has redundant bits and pieces all over it. It's quite spread out. Right, let's go find this. What is this? Right, that is piercing. That is also piercing. It is. I did one of them, so it definitely is more formidable than the old one, because it's a 3v1 at a material disadvantage, and currently these guys are winning. They're just getting bits shot off. Damn, WDPS, like, the jump in quality, like, really skyrocketed. They got a lot better since they first submitted this. Damn. I'm dead. Someone help, I'm dead. I just died. Someone resuscitate me. Oof. Okay then. Alright, me likey. Let's throw them against something equal cost, Glacave, just to see what happens, bearing in mind damn near everything in the spawn menu at the moment is, very, 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 very outdated. Alright, let's go here, 270k, 270k, what is 270k, 270k. Chisel, I don't remember, what is the chisel? That's the oh, this is the chisel. Oh, the chisel's... What was my notes on the chisel? I want to go have a look-see. Ah, not much, actually. The chisel is, Uh-oh. Flanking! Oh, wait, no. It's all the same team. No! Tired Wise! Tired Wise is tired. Tired Wise not do good thing. What is it? What was the thing I just chiseled? There we go. Border dies. Mouther Wise. Morning Wise. Kelvin is 300k. Check out the new channel Border CVR. Red. Chisel struggles to function sometime. Same team involved. Classic BAW. Spawning on the same team. Big Eater. Ugh. For those of you who weren't here at the very start of stream, just want to point out that I was a good boy today. I went to bed on time. It was like 9:30. I was in bed by slightly past 10. I was asleep. Guarantee you. And then, like a neighboring building, so not in my building, but a neighboring one, the fire alarm went off, and it was loud, like I could hear it. It's like burp, burp. Evacuate to the nearest fire exit. Burp. I don't know how long that was going. I think it was like half an hour or something. And yeah, so that it's not my fault this time. I swear I'm a good boy who goes to bed on time. I swear! It's not my fault. Please do not arrest me, officer. I was sleepy at the correct time. Biggie and Bodan, yay. Ooh, Broadways. Oh dear. The chisel's actually fighting back. Okay, it's not actually fighting back that well. Pew pew. I really like the chisel. I think, like, it's just really effective because it's just so flat. Glacave likes him flat. Bonk. Oh dear. Either that was a test alarm. It was not a test alarm, I can tell you for sure. No one is dumb enough to have a test alarm at 2:30 in the morning. Actually, maybe they are. Well, someone who's looking for you is getting closer with the random fires. That's a horrifying thought, and I didn't want to think that. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Dewey. Didn't want to think that. Right, like, I have really no complaints about this new... Is it going to bonk? Because it's bloody gorgeous, functions better than... Alright, so that is a bit of an issue. This thing... Yeah, just AI deaded itself. It went bonk. It did a bonk, and now it has the most permanent concussion possible, which is brain death. Okay then, so I'm glad we did that. Give a man a fire, he stands war for the night. Set a man on fire, he stands war for the rest of his life. This is true. This is very true. Actually not true, because fire doesn't kill quickly, so after the fire's out, they probably will still be alive, and they'll have horrific burns, and feel cold and horrible as they die to skin infection. What a lovely story. Sorry if that was bad. Teach a man to fire, he sets everyone else on fire. Teach a man to eat fire, and he will not be hungry ever again. Teach a man to touch fire, and he will never feel anything with whatever he touched the fire with. Teach a man to drink fire, you teach him to violate the laws of physics. The chisel is actually winning. Amazing. I think the chisel did get swapped around on the spreadsheet a little bit. It did! Yeah, it got moved to hard. I think it swapped places with the scythe. Or maybe it swapped places with the punch. I don't know. If you take the fire away again like a bad person. Why? But why? Looking at my old deco work is a pain. But your old deco work is good. Is the thing. Did you consider? It's good. And you've gotten better. But the old stuff is still good. Like a true artist. Alright. Alright. Let us do things. Let's just spawn this in like so. And I'm going to replace the old elude with the new one. And just going to double check that the thing is that words are difficult. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to be silent the rest of the stream. Starting now. Yay! Oh, damn it. My vow of silence. My vow of silence is gone. With the kick wheel, I think we'll swap. Okay. Just damn, you already broke the vow. Yes. Whee! Huh. Hell yeah. Okay, so Spaghetti's already got it. Awesome. Awesome. And that means I need to go tweak, hold on, we need to... Please look forward. Hell yeah. And the elude's just like, what are you looking at? Very good. Anyway, border noise. Alright, so the only notes I really have for the elude now... where's the elude? Here we go. Does this have shields on it? Hold on. It does! It has one in the front there. Hang on, what's its armor? I want to see that. Oh, that is much, much better than what it was before. Holy bananas. Woo, baby! I mean, it's not stacked, but then again, this isn't that big a craft. Holy bananas, that's, like, so much better. Alright, so I can basically delete all the notes on here, because it even has, like, it even has the... yeah, it has the antenna on it! Awesome! This is one of the most drony drones I've ever seen! With advanced artificial intelligence that can feel pain, because in Glokave Dominion, all citizens have rights. Especially the robot ones. In fact, they have more rights, because they are more expensive to maintain. Is only fair, comrade. Right, jolly good, so I'm gonna just delete all that. Needs to not collide with target, if possible. Rammed the chisel in combat test. But apart from that, this is freaking awesome. Okay. Now we go find the elude over here. Elude. Alright. I spelled that wrong, so I'm just going to do that. Update all the notes. Update all the notes. Update all the notes. Yeah. Update all the notes. Delete. Oops. There we go. Okay then, and then over here. Splendid. Excellent work. Party time. Only thing to change is cheers. There we go. Whee! Tiger Han. Excellent work. Excellent! Right, what else were we supposed to do? We had a factory to build, right? Oh my goodness, we've been at this for 40 minutes. New Churchill the dog stream. Teach the AI to feel pain so it knows fear. Oh yes, the Amazon only puts aircom in its automated factories approach. Ooh. Yes, we needed to be able to feel pain. Really good idea. A herring sandwich? There? So what you're saying is some citizens are more equal than others. Duh, comrade. Yes, all of them are equal, but the top are equalist. And hello, Karas Worden! It's gonna be another bad Russian accent stream. Alright, so we've looked at the two things, and that is splendid. Wait, I never... Oh, no, I never looked at the... Stone Light. Stone Light! I never checked Stone Light. I never checked Stone Light. Internet, please go faster. Stone Light. And most recent... Okay, nothing. Stone Light is very quiet on the Stone Light front, I think. At least on the workshop. I really... no, I'm not gonna check Discord more. Are you kidding me? Je suis fatigue. Alright. I seem to recall that Glukov had the same accent as Dr. Doofenshmirtz like a year ago. Yes, they're supposed to speak like this, comrade. But they keep defaulting to the Russian accent. Because the Russian accent is what is associated with communism in my mind. Because the Soviet Union had such an impact on the world and on popular perceptions of communism. And also because a Russian accent, even a bad one, is a lot easier than a Chinese accent. Which I'm not going to be doing, because that will be worse. It will be worse. Playing workers and resources Soviet Republic while work is being done on the communist action. Nice. I think it's drifting, but oh yeah, this thing Tokyo drifts like, wow. It Tokyo drifts to evade incoming fire. Alright, so this is not the bad Russian accent stream, this is the evil scientist stream. The power of communism with science will overcome all. The hell was I doing? Alright, so we've got a factory to finish. There's really... I don't think there's that much to finish off it, because I do want to add, like, guard towers. Do not worry, the guard towers are for the protection of the workers working in the factory. It definitely isn't to shoot them if they try to run away. Social credits more important than USSR credits. Communist sciences Smeagol. Communism precious. I don't want to do a... How does Gulp sound? Communism precious. All people are equal precious. I don't know why, but this kind of voice makes it really hard to do the Gollum voice. Precious. Patience, my love. We will have more communism. And squeak, yes. Communist scientist Smeagol. There's something really funny about that. Alright, so... I now remember what I was doing. This is a fortress we're building, so in case anyone has forgotten, because I certainly almost did, what we're doing is over here on the spreadsheet, this right here, and I'm just going to put over here, and just gonna go. Why did I do that? Otherwise, working on it, which is different from reservation because by gum, if someone does a better job than me, then like by gum, then I'll take their stuff and I'll throw this right in the bin. This is what we got so far. It's pretty factory-ish. What else can we do there? I think I made notes on what needs to be done next. I hope I did. Oh, guard towers, smaller drone on factory floor. Okay. And a gate and assorted bits and... Not bits and bits, bits and pieces. Alright, so... Let's go find a smaller... Let's go find a tiny drone. What's a nice tiny drone? What is the smallest and cheapest thruster craft that Glakave has? Let's go Thrustercraft. What's the toothpick? Let's go find the toothpick. Although I'll probably... Oh, beautiful. Oh. That needs major aesthetic overhaul, so... Not going to do that right now. We're going to do something else. What's a different one? Hold on, we probably want something that has no notes on it. Which is not much. Alright, let's go... Where's the spectrum? Let's find the spectrum. Whoops. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That will do nicely. Just going to breathe. Oh yeah, this has no sub-objects. Alright, spectrum swarm. Whoop. There we go. What are people saying? The wall certainly needs more depth. Structural beams and the like. Very true. I think I might do that with the thing. My favorite new articles from the 80s is an American news outlet proving that Soviet Union bad because of the number of female doctors there, because that was proof that the woman had to work in the Soviet Union. Wow. That is very 80s. The wall certainly needs more depth, structural beams and the like. Yup. We're gonna add some. Fortunately, this game has plenty of depth. Badoomch. Alright, so I've seen a bunch of people post big spaceships over the past however long on the Discord workshop. Was there a space-only custom campaign that was made? There was one being built. I don't know if there was ever finished. So this is not it. We do a couple of spacecraft. Space is kind of janky and empty, so I don't know if there's space-only ones. Big spacecraft of Front Hour. Lots of cool ones in this campaign. Space War Neater came out a while back. I know that Space War Neater exists. Thruster, Hardy, etc., but that's adventure only, I think. Could plonk an Ion or two as standees. Space War Neater was looking to have a two-faction CC at some point. Don't know if it still does. I heard Space for Space is cheese, and cheese sucks unless it's in mozzarella sticks. We know something efficiency, something... Okay, if it's only space, then not as cheesy. I think I'll probably head off now getting EP. Oh, I envy you, driver. Happy Eeps, thanks for stopping by. Also, might I suggest using long strips of wing material and giving it Camo Misc 7. I have to try the adventure. Have a good FTDing. Thank you. Dank memes can't melt steel beams. Was nice to be on stream again. It is. Bye. Camo Misc 7. I just want to see what that looks like, because orange is very good at aesthetics and deco. So, we go here. Camo Misc 7. Oh. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I am missing something. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Orange! 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 I trusted you! Being the black and... Oh, it's the danger stripes. Right. Right. True. But this is Glacave Dominion. Alright, this is Glacave Dominion, comrade. Alright, so first thing we do need to make this wall thicker. How make thicker? Given that this is... Okay, we've got a lot of blocks to play with, so... Oops. 31. And we got 29, so let's do this. Logger of wood? What? Number sign no there. I can confirm it works for that. Wood 7x7 propellers. Could do that too. I don't see why not. Alright, and also mirror mode is currently off for this because it just is. Don't worry about it. And we now have a thing. Alright, this looks better. I don't want to overdo do it. Also, man, I hope this is sufficiently changed from the... effectively the template we were using. Whee! Also, don't forget to give it a deco foundation. This is, we're building on a structure. This is going to be a fortress, so I'm going to do all the hurly... Oh, damn it, I need to stick an engine somewhere. I just remembered. Gah! Right, so this is going to be a lift fortress, and I need to bear that in mind. There's a very real risk I just forget about that, and that would be bad. So, yeah. Don't need a decoed foundation, but we just need to remember this is fortress. Fortress, fortress, fortress. Alright, that looks better. And let's have a decoed wing. And we've got the camouflage texture like so. Yes, we do. Splendid. Aha, and then... Oh, let's do that. Oh, Orange, you absolute genius. You are a genius person. Genius person. Oh my... I'm sorry I doubted you. That was the time that's talking. Oh, Fortress. Trying to come up with an idea how to make buildings worth it in the game. The thought I have with buildings, and it's not necessarily a good idea, so don't necessarily quote me on this, is just have fortresses and... Oh my god, why? Why have I done this? Okay, otherwise, hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. You get more coffee very soon. Turn that off. Okay. Groovy, baby. That seems to work. That seems to work. Me like it. Okay, I like how I got very distracted immediately. What? What? How dare? Oh, right. Okay. There we go. Did I even say what my thought was? I don't remember. Help! Attack a lot and vastly increase the rate of vehicles use fuel. How about engine inside the floaty craft? Also wonder if you could have a building version of the materials that have double or triple the health. That's what I was thinking, actually. It's like, alright, for fortresses, they could have twice the health and or armor, and for... Yeah, and for structures, they have like 3 times or something like that. That might make the game more tedious, which is maybe not the best idea ever. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. Everyone talks about 4 tresses, but no one talks about the 5 tresses. Why is that? Because it is forbidden. You record the names of certain camos has probably displayed some vital information. What are you talking about? The name to certain camos is vital information. Well, no, making things very full. Fortress would be a lot more useful if the AI was allowed to deep dive. Horrible one? Yes. You didn't? What? What she means is if the AI ever tried to do deep strikes rather than exclusively trying to capture tiles on the edge of your territory. No, I mean if the AI was allowed to do things like raid cargo and go deep on player resource zones to deny the resources rather than how it is now where it focuses on captures that don't do much for them. I do think it would be fairly interesting to have a CC tourney where everyone makes a faction. How would you judge that? Ah yes, the Fortresses de la Drills. That's made of 7x7 drips. Oh yeah, I've lost track of the conversation. Completely! You know what would have been smarter is just have... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just live here. 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 I do. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Get rid of that. Aha! Do not worry about missing pieces, comrade. It is alright. It is alright. Do not panic. Right, so now we need to do. Can you go away? I've turned into a Muppet. Oh no. Huh? Oh, that's why. Left, right scaling. Up, down. Forward, backward scaling. No, wrong. Insert gently. Insert gently into thing. God damn it. Oh well, that... I'm trying to make things look pretty. When brain no work. With brain no work, I'm physically sick. Somebody ride on my disco stick. Please ignore that. There we go. Okay, that needs to be slightly bigger, or we could just do this. Damn it. Why do I do this? 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 Need to check chat. TBD. It might. But that gives more incentive to be cram or plasma. Cram shouldn't miss such a large target and gives resource efficiency reason to use fortresses to defend your borders instead of just moving a fleet. True. True. Does FTD even have 20? Oh yeah. Lots. You meant the enemy as not just air blocks. Zeus makes a fair point, which is why my first mod plan with the clinical trial is work on the game AI. Okay. Let us know how you do, Dr. Dooley, because like I feel that FTD's modding community should be a lot more rich than it is right now. Why do I keep defaulting to? That's why. Yeah, I feel it should be a lot more like rich and diverse than it currently is, and I think it's just because the game just keeps being updated. So it's like there's not much incentive to mod it. Because why would you mod something when the mod's going to break? Like, real soon. This could be two separate decos. I don't know why I did that. And go back to this. Snip. Do not worry. It is superior communist engineering. Oh, excuse me. Do not worry. It is superior combat engineering. Communist engineering. No combat at this fortress. No, ignore the machine gun towers. Alright, so there's that. We probably need more stuff like that. Wait, I have an idea. I have a crazy idea. Right, so... Yes. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have idea. It is a big idea. It is a huge idea. And up a little bit. Uppy. Nope, wrong. Alright, no, we can do that. Left, right, skip. Hell yes. Factory floor. If you step over this line, comrade, you die immediately. Left, right, listening. Yes. Oh, orange, you genius. Oh, this is gonna look so factory. This is going to look so factory. It's the perfect plan. It is the perfect plan. We put colorful lines everywhere. That way the workers know where to stand and where not to. What happened to Ivan? Why is he in two pieces? I'm now gonna start combining those two accents. Oh dear. Oh no! My safety gear is poking out of the factory. This is a waste of resources that the Dominion badly needs. Your health and comfort is less of a concern than efficient use of resources. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Excellent. Fatality. I'm just gonna move that forward just a smidge. Hello? Deco anchor! No! I did the thing! Ah! Okay, there we go. Go over there. There really needs to be some keyboard shortcut. And if there is one, someone please tell me. Just do like, you don't have to be on a decoration to show the wireframe. Because it drives me bananas when I have to go find the tether point. Manually. Hello? There. Ah, no. No! No! Okay, have to go find the teleport manually. There we go. There we go. There we go. But that'll do, Peg. What? There we go. Found it. I can do it. Of all the things to do while je suis fatigue. There we go. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I don't know who that is. This is just a voice I picked up off the internet. Hopefully it is not the worst voice ever. It is coffee break time, but I simply must put guiding lines. I must put safety features down for the glorious Dominion. It is a very good voice to do when you're like overly tired, I do have to say, because it's like, it just has a manic energy that compensates for... This is my song. This is my communist song. I sing communism and mad science along. That didn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make sense to capitalists. That is why we're strong. Nicely timed, Duker. Oh, that does look a lot more visually interesting. Me likey. Okay, what else can we do in here? What else can we do? I'm going to... Wait. Prefab. No, I lost my prefab! Okay. This is looking good. I got distracted. Damn, that's just really good. Man. Ooh, speaking of tournaments, beat the Primaris. Oh, yeah! Nothing's popped up in my notifications, but... Yeah. Very nice tournament. Could also add some floodlights with the missive only. Yeah. Yep. New level of white man tries to rap has been unlocked. That wasn't a rap, you racist sod. That was me singing badly. Listen, there's a difference between rapping badly and just straight up singing badly. I was doing the latter. Yeah, it's wife time. Okay. I'm in the wrong folder. Okay. Work in progress. Why did I say... I needed to save it again. Alright, you lot enjoy some main menu time and think about what you've done, which is mostly good stuff. Yay, wife time. A big issue with tournaments FTD is that there's not good commentary for the ones that exist. Yeah, I don't know. Commentary is a skill. I'd like to think I have it. You can only enjoy a video with random text overlay so much. I like the random text overlay. It makes me actually watch the tournament instead of just put it on in the background. Which is why I like Azusa's tournament, because it's just like, it's got dramatic music, it's just the fights are really quick, and it's just good. Okay, I am going to go make more coffee because I badly need it, and I'm going to crash like a bus once that coffee wears off, but that'll be after stream, so it'll be not your problem, it'll only be my problem, which is acceptable. I am going to vanish now. Do not be scared. I will not be gone forever. And coffee break. Also, if the audio still sucks, I apologize. Well, the game audio at least. And the ones I participated in, multiple participants in the VC watching them and talking. Ooh. Dong soon, which means the Brown doesn't mean the whole video isn't just FTD noises. I'm way too anxious to voice it. Yeah, having a tournament with style narration would be amusing if distracting. That's basically what I do for the tournament-minty-ish things that I've done. Well, not quite that much. Alright, I can probably delete that, and I'm going to vanish. See you soon! I'm back! I was doing like a viewer! Hey! Okay. Webcam. Oh no, I'm covering the coffee break. No, coffee break on. All good. What I should say that. Yeah. Probably would be good to do something again like Age of Empires 2 where people get streamers to commentate. How do you control the camera then? I guess pre-recorded footage or... I don't know. Yeah. I would make a poor color commentator, but I do analysis pretty good. I know enough about FCD to make some dangerous vehicles. You could be like the guy in cricket who sits to the side with the stats. Basically it. I want to get streamers to suffer through Barons of the North. I'm not reading out people's usernames, so this is probably... If you're watching this later, then by gum, I hope you were paying attention to the chat in the lower left corner. Because I'm not being very helpful right now. Not a watcher of sports, I think generally they have two people casting, one for play-by-play and one for detailed analysis and explanation. John, do you remember the Viofaldar incident with Gorlath? Yes. 22 minutes later and he finally killed it. New Vio turned out way nastier than intended to be. Classic moment of finding that trying to use projectiles against evasive stuff just does not work. Yep. No, it's just that a lot of people don't do small hit scan for efficiency reasons. A smaller hit scan is needed to handle it. My small 40k Pierce laser tank can handle it pretty easily. That did make it extra funny for me because the Vjaldifar's only role in my playtest was to explode. My rushdown cram handled okay because I did indeed use small hit scan. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Ha 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 ha. Watching Gorlak play Barons of the North was fun. Can't wait for Borderwise to do it. Oh yeah, I will be once I'm done with Very Hard Neater. Which is going to take a while because Neater is big. Yeah. Would be cool to cast something in multiplayer so you get a different camera angles. From the depths, multiplayer, bit buggy, but yeah. It's pretty different from Borderwise's first playthrough too. Well, first attempt. Yeah, that was essentially the preview and the teaser to help promote your CC, Azusa, because, yeah, I could not commit to a full playthrough of it at the time. Not sure how well that would work without giant multiplayer is. Yep, so hopefully he'll like the changes. Chat, how important is Hesh protection for like a 2 million craft? Decently important, just make sure your turret caps are protected with spaced armor. For those not know, the Viofaldar is a plane that costs like 60k. If you mean like wood spore liners, it's not actually more specific Hesh liners. How important are they? Not very. Hesh used to be stupidly strong back in the day, which meant that like spore liners were almost essential on anything. These days, Hesh has been toned down a little bit. You probably already have air gaps built in. You want air gaps for multiple reasons. They handle the Hesh just like everything else. Yeah, honestly, armor and from the depths, and oh goodness, an armor opinion. Brace yourselves. Like, just like at least 2 layers, multiple double layers of stuff. Generally handles things pretty fine. Just kind of the catch-all thing. And the closer you are to the important bits, the stronger the armor is. I just summed everything up. Also, don't use poles anymore, because Sean hates poles. The first I'll go is like making the last layer before the air gap out of alloy instead of metal and heavy armor. Yeah, that tends to be how I do armor these days anyway, is like metal, alloy, and then just, I don't know, heavy armor, alloy, something like that. What was I doing? Factory! That's what I was doing. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I don't know why game audio sucks. Why does game audio suck? That really sucks. Right, I've done safety lines. Kind of. I don't know if that's the correct safety lines. I don't know how factories work, I've just realized. Right. What else do? I want to put in guard towers over here. So we can do that. That should not be too difficult. How does a guard tower look? Alright, we can't do that, but we can do this. We're going to have definitely going to be a thing for sure. And how do this? How do this? Can I fit 4x4 stairs up there? And we're just gonna have little machine guns at the top there. Tiny ones. Teeny tiny ones. Like stairs. Nope, not what I wanted. What the hell just happened? Oh, mirror mode bad. That's what happened. Maybe 3x3 bad idea. How do I do that and then do this? Maybe metal, just straight up metal plate works better there? I don't know. Guardrails? I'm sure I don't know what that is. Okay, why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. Why does love do this to me? I don't know. Whoa. That don't look right. Time to add real 2 benches, a forklift or 2, greebling some work always looks. That's not the correct orientation for those stairs, isn't it? Oh. God damn it. God damn it. No. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I don't know how to make stairs. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Put the stairs upside down. I realized them in sideways. Like very small steps with really large gaps in them is really hilarious. It is for safety, comrade. Do not question it. Need big sip of coffee after that one. That saved like 100 blocks in the block limit. Hooray! How'd you do that? Do tell. Okay. Coffee is my only way I'm gonna survive. I will survive! I will survive! Right, do I want to make Ralston angry and, wait, if I put a weapon on this, I need to put 3 weapons on it. It is okay, comrade. Do not worry. This is the first time I've really made stairs like this, and it's, not gonna lie, it's kind of nice. Yeah. Please. Damn! Look at me making stairs that actually look like stairs. And let's see if I do. How to prefab this so it goes all the way up. Elevators are for lazy capitalists, comrade. Right. There's going to be a way. So we do it like that. Oh! Oh, that just works! Hell yeah! Okay, I do need to... I do need to put these back in. Why did I bother with this? Why did I bother? This is why building streams take so long, because A, I'm tired and distracted and just generally a little silly, and also I have ambitions. Ambitions are delicious. Oh god, so I have so much to do. Like after the stream is over, and all I want to do is just lie down and stare at the ceiling. Alas, that is not how life works. Sometimes you just gotta. Right. Railings. You know what's the thing about railings? We need safety, comrade. You are not allowed to fall down the stairs. You must serve glorious dominion. I'm gonna make this deco. Listen, if we put in things that look like railings, but really aren't, at the very least, people will think that it is perfectly safe. It is genius. Don't mind me doing smakalka. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. God Tower. God Tower is being God Towery. How God Towery do we want this? Very, that's what we want. And floodlights and machine gun. Do not worry about the machine guns pointing in, comrade. That is for your protection. Alright, what people? Da-da-da! Please model a full interior. How else would we go on? Oh no! Resmo said, otherwise you're modeling the interior, right? A little bit, I guess? Remove the wood liner. Oh, right. You're gonna add a fully functional bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom, right? No, dormitory. No, please otherwise model a full interior. How else would we go on? No, so the factory workers can sleep? They can sleep when they're dead, comrade. Cram, flame, and blah blah. My last few interiors have been a seat and a sign with sorry, nothing written on it. I can do that. We can just stick a civilian housing building next to it. Honestly, interior is just how I torture myself. Not sure why I do this. Probably something you would have to ask your therapist. Makes craft feel more alive, like people actually operate at it. Also a support for possible lore you write for it and such. Yep, 50 mannequins buy pancakes. I don't have a therapist, but I definitely should. I can recommend. Therapy has been very helpful for me. It can be expensive, and the trick is you need to shop around for the right therapist for you, because they're only human, and they might not be a good match for you. So yeah, do recommend therapy though. I've never gotten into mannequin modeling apart from some sitting. Want to do it more though? 50 dancing anime girls, drone for the normies. That DLC. I keep forgetting about the Anime Girl DLC. I think I've more often used the various mannequin meshes than actual mannequins. Yeah. Anyway, we should have laser cutters for fabrication and defense. They've been great for the Nephilim, as I was too lazy to actually build some. Also, we need functional plumbing. Get a pet. That isn't really the same thing. Yeah, no, like, pets are very good for your mental health, but, like, it is not the same as, like, it's not the same as, like, a professional walking you through the bits where your brain ain't working very well. Also, I am just in the habit of making railings decoration, because I'm a lazy boy. Also, saves on block count, which is very good. Maybe I should have made that a different color. I'm gonna make the roof a different color. 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 It's just how I like to do. Are you kidding me? Alright. Forward. Actually put it there. Thank you. Why did you not do that? I'll kill you. I won't actually kill you, but I'll be tempted. Oh, I have to prefab this whole bloody thing, don't I? Ah, I need to elevate the radar, because it's now blocked. No worries. We can do that. Actually, we should... Hold on a second. We can do this. And... What the... How are you... Oh, that's how. Fall off, damn you. Damn you! Fall off! Do not worry about the radar dish, comrade. It is safe up here. That is not how radar dish look. Needs maintenance, comrade. Oh, god damn it, it's all the wood block variants that I forgot to delete. Don't mind me. This is not a Deepwater Guard design that I pirated. Everyone calm down. I really hope people aren't upset by that. Because, it really did save me a lot of time, I think. Or at the very least, get my brain in the right space for making a thing. Alright, we need scaffolding, comrade. Do not fall down. Falling down is bad. Leather. 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 Different colors so we can see leather. Leather. And stairs. Stairs set up correctly, comrade. Comrade, if you do not set up stairs correctly, how will you do anything? More stairs, comrade. How set up stairs? How set up stairs, comrade? Alright, wait, stacked stairs. That's how we set up stairs. Hooray! That's definitely... That should be over here. Plate. And over here, finally getting to it. Alright, still need to... Right. Railings for safety, just remember to not fall, comrade. Doing Russian accent again. In a pet, that isn't really the same thing. It's not pets, always nice. Yeah, also to be honest, for a craft, it's a good idea to make like an R&R room for people to just exist in. Yeah. There is neither rest nor relaxation in the glorious dominion. The thunderstorm will always retain the empty interior in the sign saying, this is where I put a nice interior if I had one. It's both easier than actually make it an interior and funny. Once the Baron North structure is just a guy spitting in them. I still need to install my stupid dominance establisher in something. Yeah. Comically tall radar. The one that just projects a T-posing mannequin in front of the target. I like that I'm using my own fleet colors to paint the Klakavik because the Klakavik covers up burning my eyes. Aw, but they're good though. I think they're quite nice. Actually, it says orange. I also want to make missile deckers out of the shapes from Tetris. Neat. Mount some inter-vehicle transmitter meshes and other communication stuff on that tall radar mast. True, we can do that. Comrade, we need Wi-Fi. How can we receive the instructions of the glorious Dominion if we do not have Wi-Fi? Right. 333. And move you out there. And rotato. Uh-oh. And we're going to move you over here. Is this what you wanted? We have satellite TV, comrade. Glorious Dominion with satellite TV. Not where I wanted the thing. Where is Tether? There is Tether. Tether is there. Maybe that was the wrong block for that. Ah, this would be better block. This would be better block for satellite TV. Not that we need such capitalist things, but satellite TV good for morale propaganda. I mean, just morale. Please do not send me. Please do not send me to a place that rhymes with goulash. All right, potato. Yeah. We now have Sky TV, and we can watch the rugby. 2OP. Turn the... What? Want some interview goes over. The white and shiny out burns my DJ eyes with the torch on. Ah, you came in. Turn the torch off? Man's the North has glorious vehicles like the Anatis. Indeed. 2OP by the vehicle all time. Yep. I'm so happy I got to show off the Anatis in that little guy's video. It was really good. I actually built some old stuff in Glycave guys sometimes because it's easy to see with all the white. I talked a new stream into playing Barons of the North. Also, the spring suspension mesh thing could possibly act as a cable wrapped around the mast. Hey, the stream is still going. Hello, why do people swear? The stream is still going. Somehow. When he gets to it, it's be such fun. Who? MacTire. Yeah, not just meme thread. The thing is, there is a thing that happens in From the Depths. Where you make something and you don't really try your hardest to make it formidable or, like, effective in any way, and then somehow, like, this is why this is such a great game, is sometimes the ineffectiveness of a thing is what makes it effective. Because the Anatis is small, it's relatively slow, but that just means it's really hard to see, and it hides behind terrain really well. And the thing is just, it's not complicated, and it's very cheap, which means the AI will spam it. So, and also, in the context of Barons of the North, which is the custom campaign it shows up in, the player is really resource-starved. So even something as small and arguably bad as the Anatis, like, can still be a real pain in the wahoo. Because, well, it shows up, you don't actually have money to counter it. Because missile defense is actually only slightly cheaper than missiles. And you need to get close to it in order to even see it. And it's just tootling away behind a hill, and you need to go chase it, all the while other things are still shooting at you. Isn't that fun? Do we put safety railing here? Why would we do that? This is Glorious Dominion. Well, that's definitely looking a lot different. Alright, I was building a guard tower. This might take a very long time. Alright, now we use poles for what they were originally designed for. Which is... Those are very thick. Right. Now we have Glorious Hat. We have Glorious Hat for Glorious Dominion. It feels like I'm designing a level for, like, Splinter Cell or something. Feels good, honestly. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? How is happening? How is this the thing, to be the thing happen? What has science wrought? What has science cooked in toothpaste tube? What has science cooked in the quesadilla on the house? Alright, you can tell I'm very tired and running on caffeine and fumes because nothing I'm saying right now is making any sense whatsoever, and I hope people are enjoying that. Ow, my brain. Ow, my head just throbbed. Okay, ow. There's maybe some cables going from the top of the mast to some mounts on the walls. Good idea. Let's have a wire here. And I know we are an alpha test. We could try to use rigging for this, But I'm gonna do the old... See? Alpha test. I'm gonna do the old-fashioned thing of using recoil absorbers. Because that is fun! Alright. That. Let's see. 5, up, down, 5. And how many is that? It's like so. Aha! I am a genius. I am a genius. Wow! From your to draw the Valerie. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh! Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, what the hell, man? No, wrong. And that. Don't worry, comrade. We move radar dish. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Right, we can make that a little bit smaller. Is that entirely messed up? Yes, it is. You know what that means. What that means is more your control. Ugh. This is why I don't go too nuts on the deco. Is that working? Does that look like anything? Unintentionally, I think Bodan. Ow, my brain! Ow! Ow! Lack of sleep, too much caffeine. Ow! Ow! Funny that looks like a prison tower, almost like the workers on intelligence. What are you talking about? Of course they're here by choice. They could choose one thing or the other, and they chose this. State secret what the other choice was, Comrade. Do not ask questions, otherwise you will also be given interesting choices. Yeah, I wasn't meaning to shoot for prison tower, but like... Yeah, this is a pretty dystopian communist thing. Why the balls did I activate mirror mode? Do not worry, we have funky blue colors on prison tower. I mean, factory tower. You heard factory tower is what was said. Factory tower is what was said. State records show that is what was said. Also, shout out to the YouTube channel Paper Skies and Comrade Krupski, which is a really interesting YouTube channel, like showing off bits of like mostly Soviet history. It's very cool, me likey. Arguably don't need double layers of metal up here, but meh. Meh. Meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. We have blue roof for sky. Right, I'm good to have just 2 pillars. That looks safe and secure. Okay, we're gonna do something slightly different. Do not worry, comrade. Do not worry. We are going to have pleasing asymmetry, so Comrade Rosten will be happy. Very good. Now we need machine guns. Because machine guns are good. Alright, I have a plan. Oh, I have a plan. The plan... Do not worry about burning the rangefinder on prison tower. We do not have snipers. That's not what we do. Secret word starts with B and ends with ullet to the head. Yep. Rawson loves asymmetry. You are making a factory after all. Yeah! Okay, let's go here, which is everyone's favorite block for stuff. And just gonna go like so, and then we're gonna go to like all-in-one local weapon controllers are just amazingly good things. So there, and we're just gonna stuff this full of trackers. Do Do not worry, comrade. Feel sluggish. Okay, I need to rename that. What the... let's name this... I don't know. For the glorious Dominion. For home country. For the home country. Alright, there's... And now I'm imagining there's two different ethnicities. Primary ethnicities within the Clakava Dominion. One of them sounds like a thing, and the other one sounds like a different thing. Alright, let us build a gun turret. That looks like one. I'm going to build it over here and then put it somewhere else. Right, so, sub-objects, 2-axis turret. Do not worry about... Right, we're going to have a simple weapon here. Or not. Do not worry about minigun, comrade. Also, I'm just gonna do this. Oops. Wait a minute. Right, so I'm gonna do this, and... autocannon... barrel. Oops. Autocannon gun, hide original man. Okay, that doesn't work. How do this? Because this looks excessive even for Glakave, to be perfectly honest. GD acts a bit shellfish despite being communist. Use shrubble weapons, they'll krill enemies really well. Haha. Oh, that's a pun. Shellfish despite being communist, you don't need to be a brain sturgeon to figure that out. Makes all the workers kind of crabby, I'm guessing. Not gonna lie, I downloaded the chunks texture mod for the smoother metal, and the vanilla alloy looks ass. No offense to the devs, but I would love a retexture. Why, hello! Nobunaga Oda, welcome! Logo weapon controller minigun, or Seawiz. This thing's not gonna have Seawiz. It's just not going to. Alright, I need to figure out how to make this look good. I'm going to replace this with just an advanced cannon barrel. How do machine guns look? My original mesh. Why can I not? Why can I not? Why can I not? Whoop. Oh, what is Border Wisdom? Border Wisdom is figure out ahead of time what the hell your deck house is supposed to look like. God. Okay. Alright, what is a good back for things? What is a good back for a chain gun? What is a good back for chain gun? Good back for chain gun. What is a good rear bit for chain gun? Okay, so what is your wisdom of the day? I literally do not remember what I just said. Help! I don't remember what I just said. Oh no. What if I did this? Nope. That would look bad. That would look bad. Like this. That actually doesn't look too bad. Kind of looks sci-fi-ish. Makeup decos in advance. Yup, that would be good. That would be a good idea. Okay, that is quite machine gunny. Seems excessive. But, you know, this is the Clakava Dominion. Excessive is the name of the day. This is definitely asymmetric. Me like that. Alright, extra constraints. Let's hear how to constrain. Yes, what is this? Let's make that 35 and 160 and flip. And minus 160, 35. Minus 160, 35, flip. Here we go. Could actually go a little bit more now, think about it. 30, there we go. And 50, there we go. 150 and 30. Now I have to put 2 other weapons on this to make it worth it. Also, yes, azimuth is important. 45 degrees. We tilt it down a little bit. Minus 10. Hell yeah! Ooh. The 2-axis turret is awful for Decker since you basically have to make it a ball joint looking thing, which always looks kind of off. Yep. A construction arm with a laser, maybe? Oh yeah, true. It's just like we repurpose laser cutter to be good at thing. Alright, let's go here and figure out the restrictions for this. Wasn't expecting to do, was not expecting to do turret restrictions today. I gotta be perfectly honest with you. Alright, flip azimuth constraints. Minus 60, 120. Beautiful. And if we set that to 45. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. And minus 10. Good. Very good. I could just save time and do something like this. Wait, did I do that on the gun itself? Because you do have to. So that's minus 60, 120. Minus 60, 120. Flip azimuth constraints. And go over here. Alright, that definitely is not threatening the workers. Why would it be? We are definitely not. We are definitely not. What are you talking about? There we go. Alright, so minus 150, 40. Lovely. Lovely. Minus 150. Oh, jolly good. Jolly good. Jolly good, comrade. Jolly good. Jolly good. 120 minus 60, 120. Oh, this is a different accent. Oh no, I'm slipping into my terrible vampire accent. I forgot the numbers. Minus 160, 120. Does anybody have any blood-flavored lemonade? I thirst for lemonade, but also blood, because I am not a vampire. Please ignore what I just said. Walls look a little blank. How we doing here? This is looking like good. I'm going to add a dash of color here. We need color, comrade. We need color for glorious dominion. Also, we need... Why did I turn on mirror mode? Out of sheer habit. Construction arm with laser. Basically, an idle sounds like it's working on a craft, but turns into a turret. I'm We like that idea. Right, I'm gonna put a second guard tower over here. Maybe one more over here. Okay, the prefabbing this is going to be Le Challenge. It's going to be Le Challenge. I just got to remember to rotate it. Make sure. This stuff in guard tower over here. What? This is not prison factory. What are you talking about, comrade? That sounds like the kind of talk that a traitor to the Union would say. I mean Dominion. Different. Union? I don't... What Union? There's only Dominion, not Union. Alright, so got that neck color right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Goes like that. Goes like this. So. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Whoops. Colors. Colors, 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 colors. Correct that. Okay, then. And I need to do this now. Because otherwise it looks funny, comrade. Whee! And we can have exactly the same azimuth restrictions as over there. Right, I'm going to set this guy. Turn that off because you don't need it. There we go. Gonna do lots of placeholders here. Placeholder 3, placeholder 4, placeholder 5. In order! There will be order! Placeholder, go like so, I guess. Perfect. And placeholder 1. Oh, no. I am going to have to do all these different, aren't I? Placeholder 2. Nope. Placeholder 2. Go here. Excellent. Placeholder 3. Go there. And placeholder 4. Go there. Placeholder 5. Go there. Hell yeah, we have not one but 2 guard towers. Armed with formidable weaponry for defense of factory and glorious dominion. Defense of factory worship is optional. Worshippers? Workers! Okay then. Right, we have gun turret. I do want to stick one more over here. I'm just going to delete that. Delete this thing over here. And we still need to make a gate. Alright. You know what would have been a good idea? You know what would have been a very good idea? What would have been a very good idea is just... Gonna have a number 3 guard tower over here. Actually, probably need... For full symmetry, we probably need 4, right? We probably need 4. Yeah, we do. We need 4. Let's be honest, we need 4. Gonna delete these. Gonna delete these as well, because we're putting a gate in, and it's gonna look really good. Meter-thick walls are actually a lot, if you think about it. Where's door? Where is door? Door is... there. Good news, everyone. We have found the door. Can I do... No, I can't. I cannot. I cannot do the thing. I am so sorry, comrade. Thing cannot be done. Great sadness. Great sadness for you. Not for me, only for you. Someone need to take blame. It is you. Congratulations. Blame has been taken. Okay then. And let's see if that works. You know what really would have been a smart idea? Okay, beautiful. This is looking less Deepwater Guard by the moment. Chat, should I provide a secondary non-AI breadboard for PID on my craft? I don't know. I generally don't bother. I mean, if the main AI breadboard gets blown up, that generally means that the craft is doomed anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, let us inspect. Nope, go over there. Lots of machine guns to establish order, to shoot any saboteurs that might try to escape. Hey, hello, Sooty. You see these things that go. That is the sound of saboteur being shot before saboteuring can happen. There we go. We're making the Glagave Dominion's nasty. They're nasty. Ooh, nasty. Nasty Dominion. Naughty Dominion. The Dominion's very naughty. Right, this thing has a lot of sub-objects, unfortunately. You know what I want to do now? I kind of want to... Does this thing have any... It does have ammo. Groovy, baby. Okay. I want to just spawn in here a little cheap, nasty land thing. And see how do. Alright, we want tank, and we want... Not gonna lie, this is kind of fun to watch. Yes, we have anti-tank miniguns on guard towers. Wow. There we go. And azimuths mostly set up correctly. Traitor to Union came. Not good. Now let's have a little tank. Kermit, my friend! Drive, Kermit! Drive for your life. How? What's the distance? Oh. Yes, we have armor-piercing rounds on... Oh no! Yes, Kermit! Go hide in the trees! Go hide in the trees, Kermit! Foolish capitalist, do you not know that we have guns pointing in all directions? I want to see this gun start to aim and fire. I do actually like the simple weapons. Like, there's not much reason to use them. Wow! Kermit is inflicting damage. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. Where's Kermit? There's Kermit! Kermit is the closest thing to an actually realistically sized tank in the whole thing. Okay, secondary AI. Secondary AI is good. How do I split GPPP between AIs? You can't, really. Have they received it the same channel as the ad correspondent directly? Alright. Shooting Kermit is fun. I think I'm done. I think I'm cooked, chat. But we've done absolutely great guns here. Screenshot. And face this way, please. Gee whiz, it's almost like it takes a while to, Do not worry, we have satellite TV, comrade. For message of glorious dominion. Oh, actually, yeah, the Kermit is actually still kind of big compared to a lot of things. Alright, for the love of everything, don't make me make it a canoe. Alright then, Factory is doing glorious work for Dominion. We didn't... Wait. Whoa, I forgot. Okay. There we go. Do we have enough AI for anything? Nope, we don't, but I'll deal with that later. Okay, so, guard towers installed. I need to adjust notes a little bit. Guard towers. Done. Wow, that's all we managed to do off the list. More TPPP. More TPP. Right, basically... How long is the government? So I essentially would have one AI doing all the spotting, another handling just the AO targeting. Yeah, would be fun. Basically, one AI for main targets. They look at it, hits gun shooting small faster. Yep, that's a good default. Okay, we're doing great, and we'll let Leaf Blower Man do leaf blower things. Okay then. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I swear I'm not always this tired. Ah! Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs. Oh, wow. If you haven't exercised yet and you stretch your legs, your muscles like, oi, what are you doing? Alright, so remember to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube later, because that'll be extraordinarily helpful. Let's raid Neko Boy Blue. They're playing Vintage Story. Raid Neko Boy Blue. There we go. Does the secondary eye communicate with the primary eye? Yes, by default it does. Alright, raid has been created. Okay, then. Alright. Everybody, you have a good one, whatever one that is. Day, night, evening. Right now. Bye!